Before we begin, allow me to introduce myself. Welcome to Magnetize Official, where we focus on readings that bring clarity, purpose, and direction to your life. These messages are here to inspire you and help you create a brighter present and future. Now, I won't keep you waiting any longer. Are you ready for today's insights? If you are, drop a "Yes, I'm ready" in the comments below. Let's co-create this beautiful energy together. I drew 2 cards to begin this reading: the 4 of Cups, reversed, and the Wheel of Fortune, reversed. Together, they weave an intriguing story of someone trying to take a leap of faith with you. This could be someone from your past, someone you've shared history with, or perhaps a person you've recently felt a connection with. At this moment, the timeline of when this bond began isn't entirely clear, but I'll let you know if that becomes more defined as we move deeper into the reading. What I can feel with certainty is the intensity of this person's emotions toward you. It's like their heart is overflowing, almost to the point where it feels uncontainable. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. Think of it as the kind of depth that catches even them off guard. Their feelings run so profoundly, it seems they're struggling to navigate or express them in a way that feels manageable. And yet, despite these powerful emotions and a clear desire to get closer to you, there's an undeniable sense of resistance or delay. Whether they've tried reaching out, initiating communication, or even making a move toward you, something keeps interfering. It's as if unseen forces, or perhaps their own inner hesitations, are putting obstacles in their path. Right now, the exact source of these delays isn't fully visible, but we'll uncover more as we proceed with the reading. In addition to the cards, I'm also receiving a powerful image of a large bird. It feels like it could be a hawk, or even a phoenix. If this resonates with you, it may hold significant meaning. Birds like these are often powerful symbols of transformation, vision, and resilience. Have you been noticing birds like this appearing in your life recently? If so, take it as a synchronicity, a nudge from the universe to pay closer attention. These signs might hold deeper messages meant specifically for you. Let's continue exploring this energy and see what else unfolds. There's so much more to uncover here. Now, shifting our focus to the bottom of the deck, we find the Emperor. This card embodies a strong, stable, and deeply grounded masculine energy, one that may very well represent the person we're tapping into in this reading. This is someone who exudes a sense of authority and stability. Perhaps they're well established in their career, highly respected in their field, or simply grounded in the practical aspects of life. But here's the intriguing part. If this person embodies such a solid, emperor-like presence, why are there delays in their ability to fully connect with you? To dig deeper, I pulled the 7 of Cups, upright, and this card might just hold the key. It reflects a growing sense of your own magnetism, a radiant energy that seems to be drawing people and opportunities toward you. This magnetic quality doesn't come out of nowhere. It's the result of the shadow work you've been doing recently. You've been diving deep, unraveling old patterns, healing wounds, and transforming unconscious aspects of yourself. Your journey of self-discovery and growth has been nothing short of remarkable. But let's be real, it hasn't been without its challenges. I'm sensing that you've spent a significant amount of time facing your shadow and learning to understand it on a deeper level. This inner work has led to a powerful realization. The parts of yourself you once saw as flaws or weaknesses have revealed themselves to be some of your most extraordinary strengths and gifts. It's as though you're stepping into a higher level of consciousness, one where you're no longer held back by the stories of your past. Your transformation hasn't just shifted your energy, It's elevated it to a whole new frequency. This is likely what's creating such a magnetic pull, not just for this emperor-like energy, but for anyone who comes into your orbit. There may have been parts of you that you were taught to reject, traits that society, caregivers, or others labelled as flaws. Perhaps you've been conditioned to believe that certain aspects of yourself weren't normal or acceptable. One word that keeps coming through is ADHD, so if that resonates with you, listen closely. You might be someone who's incredibly creative, but found it challenging to fit into conventional systems, whether that's the classroom, work environments, or just the everyday expectations others placed on you. I'm sensing the energy of someone who has always thought differently from those around them, whether it was in school or just among your peers in general. Growing up, you may have felt like you were constantly being pushed into a box, pressured to conform, or made to feel like you didn't fit the mold. It was as though everyone else had the right way of doing things, and you were the outlier who struggled to follow along. But here's the beautiful realization you've come to. Those who follow the crowd are not living the kind of life you've always dreamed of. You, my friend, are walking a path that is uniquely yours. One that's all about embracing what makes you different. The very qualities that others may have seen as flaws are, in fact, the qualities that are leading you to something truly extraordinary. Those imperfections are not imperfections at all. They are your superpowers. Creativity is a huge theme that keeps popping up here. Your ability to think outside the box, to see the world in ways others can't, is one of your most remarkable gifts. For some of you, I keep hearing the phrase, creative genius. There's someone listening who needs to embrace that title because it fits you perfectly. The traits you once thought were holding you back have actually set you apart in the most beautiful and unique way. I'm connecting with a collective here that is deeply creative, one that sees the world through a lens that is distinct and different from those around them. This kind of originality carries a quiet brilliance, something that may not have always been fully recognized or appreciated, but it's a light that shines all the same. Now, let's talk about this emperor energy that's making its presence known. I'm picking up on a feeling that this energy comes from someone external to you. This makes me sense that many of you resonate strongly with the divine feminine energy. And remember, these terms, divine feminine and divine masculine, are not about gender. They describe energetic qualities that we all embody in different ways and in varying balances, depending on where we are on our journey. You've truly stepped into a new chapter of your life, one that feels like a huge victory after what I'm sensing was a deeply challenging time. Whoever you are, you have so much to be proud of. I'm hearing that if you look back, there was a period when you felt completely defeated, symbolized by the 5 of Pentacles. You may have felt like the world was against you, like you didn't belong, or like you were stuck in a space where nothing seemed to go right. But now, things are so different. You might still feel unique or different from others, but the difference now is that you've found your place. You've embraced your true self, your soul's authentic identity, and you've grown confident in expressing that more freely and openly. You've started to recognize the immense value in the parts of yourself you once tried to hide, or were taught to reject. These parts are the very pieces of you that make you who you are, and they're leading you to a life that's far more aligned with your true essence. This shift in perspective has truly liberated you from the confines of the matrix, those restrictive beliefs, societal norms, and programs that others tried to impose on you. You've broken free, and in doing so, you've stepped into the energies of the 3 of Wands and 6 of Wands. These cards are all about freedom, expansion, and success. The numbers 3 and 6 might carry a special significance for you as well, so pay attention to how those energies feel. Wherever you are on your journey right now, you're in an incredibly open and limitless phase. With the 6 of Wands, I'm seeing a vivid image from the card. Someone confidently elevated, sitting tall atop a horse. This mirrors your current spiritual, energetic, and perhaps even physical state. You've risen to a higher level, and people are beginning to see you in a whole new light. It's as though you've been elevated, not just in your own energy, but in the eyes of others. What's especially fascinating is that a lot of this recognition is coming from the same people or situations that once tried to dim your light, that once sought to suppress your gifts. It's almost poetic. Those who once pressured you to hide your unique talents and fit into their lower vibrational expectations are now starting to see the brilliance and power in what they once overlooked or even tried to diminish. You've risen far above those old limitations, and this is a victory worth celebrating. Your guides are stepping in strongly in this reading to remind you just how much you should be proud of yourself. If you tend to be self-critical or constantly feel the urge to push for the next goal without fully appreciating how far you've come, this is your moment to pause. Honor the incredible strides you've made already. Yes, you have the power to manifest everything your heart and soul desire. But it's just as important to recognize the magnitude of what you've already achieved. Take a moment to celebrate how far you've come. It's more than enough. Let's dive into this masculine energy that's showing up in the reading. It's clear that they recognize just how much you bring to the table, and they know you have options. With the 2 of Swords coming through, you might be feeling like you're standing at a crossroads. This could involve a choice between 2 paths, or it could be that this person's energy is creating some conflict or indecision within you. When this masculine energy approaches, they might offer you something, an offer, a choice, or even a push to make a decision. If this resonates with you, whether you're currently in such a situation or you sense it's coming soon, the advice is clear. Trust your emotions as your compass. Your feelings are an incredibly powerful tool to help you navigate these kinds of choices. Let your heart lead you toward what aligns most deeply with your authentic truth. Your emotions are like a built-in guidance system, a way of interpreting energy on a deeper, more intuitive level. Just as we use our 5 senses to perceive the world around us, you have the natural ability to sense energy through your emotions. When something feels off, that's your inner wisdom signaling that the energy isn't quite in alignment with you. On the flip side, when something feels right, when it resonates with your soul, that's your higher self guiding you toward the path that's most aligned with your highest good. The Queen of Cups shows up as a powerful feminine energy who is deeply connected to her emotional world. She makes decisions rooted in emotional wisdom and intuition. This card is a reminder to embrace your emotions as a guiding force, especially when you find yourself at a crossroads. Whether you're facing a decision now or it's something on the horizon, following your heart and trusting the wisdom in your feelings will always lead you to what's meant for you. Your emotions aren't just reactions. They're your soul's way of showing you the way forward. Let's dive deeper into this crossroads you're facing. The Page of Wands reversed suggests that there's someone in your life, whether from your past or even someone still in the picture, who has caused you emotional pain. Their actions may have been thoughtless or even hurtful, but here's the interesting part. Through all of that, they unknowingly sparked something profound within you. Despite their behavior, they triggered a powerful transformation in your energy. It could have been a karmic relationship tied to an old soul contract, or even a challenging twin flame dynamic. Regardless of the specifics, their actions, though painful, acted as a catalyst for your spiritual growth, nudging you to a deeper level of self-awareness and healing. What's even more remarkable is that these experiences, along with other tough situations in your life, have brought you to a place of true surrender. They've pushed you to let go of what no longer serves you, to release the past, and to embrace living in the present moment. Perhaps most importantly, they've helped you start loving yourself unconditionally. For some of you, this pain has even sparked a creative fire, leading you to explore new projects or rediscover a sense of purpose you didn't realize was there. In whatever way this has played out for you, it's ultimately helped you reconnect with your true self. And now, you're fully embodying the Empress energy, nurturing, loving, creative, and open to receiving all the abundance life has to offer. But here's the twist. For some of you, the person who caused you this pain, the Page of Wands reversed, might have gone through their own transformation. They may now be experiencing shifts of their own, perhaps mirroring the growth you've undergone. As you stand confidently in your Empress energy, surrounded by the nurturing and intuitive Queen of Cups, you might find yourself facing a significant crossroads. You're at a point where you're weighing whether to offer someone a second chance or to move towards something more stable and grounded, something solid that's now coming into your life in the form of Emperor energy. Let's take a closer look at the Page of Wands, the person who's been part of this journey with you. When the Page of Wands shows up in reverse, it often represents someone who's been emotionally immature or perhaps even caused you pain in the past. But here's where it gets interesting. There's been a shift. This energy is no longer stagnant. It's evolved. The Page of Wands is now embarking on a new chapter, one that is symbolized by the powerful World card energy. This card represents a major life cycle completion, which means that this person is stepping into a more balanced, integrated version of themselves. They're no longer caught up in the chaos or emotional recklessness that once defined them. Instead, they're starting to align with a higher, more grounded version of who they are, someone who's actively integrating their past lessons and experiences into their present life. So, as you navigate this crossroads, remember that this person's transformation may play a role in the decision you're about to make. Whether you choose to explore what's next with them or move forward toward new, more stable energies, trust that you're in a place of growth, healing, and powerful choice. This transformation goes far beyond just gaining life experience. It's about real emotional and spiritual growth. When you first encountered this person, they may have been distant, impulsive, or not fully able to connect on a deeper emotional level. But after this significant shift, they're stepping into a more evolved version of themselves, one that's more emotionally available and grounded. This new phase likely means they're now able to offer a more mature, stable energy, something that feels completely different from the person you once knew. Meanwhile, here you are as the Empress, radiating love, creativity, and a strong sense of self. You've done the inner work on your own spiritual and emotional journey. You've cultivated a deep, unconditional love for yourself and have stepped into a space of abundance, ready to receive all the good the universe has in store for you. Your energy is magnetic, attracting not just the transformations of past connections, but also opening you up to new possibilities and opportunities. Now, the big question is, how do you navigate this shift? Do you give this transformed Page of Wands another chance to reconnect with you? Or do you turn your focus towards something more stable and grounded, like the Emperor energy that's now entering your life? The choice is yours, and it's an exciting moment of potential. The Emperor embodies structure, stability, and authority. This energy could be someone new entering your life, or someone from your past who has undergone a significant transformation. They've put in the work, creating a solid foundation for themselves and stepping into a role of leadership, responsibility, and emotional maturity. This person isn't just self-assured. They create a sense of security and balance in their relationships, making them a strong, reliable presence. For some of you, this decision might involve choosing between a twin flame who has done the inner healing and is now ready to offer you love from a more evolved place, and a high-level soulmate who embodies the qualities of the Emperor energy and offers a different type of connection. Both of these energies are incredibly powerful, but they each bring a unique dynamic to the table. It's important to recognize that these connections, whether with a twin flame or a soulmate, carry different lessons and energies. For some of you, this may not even be about choosing between a twin flame and a soulmate. The message here is deeply personal, and only you can truly understand how these energies fit into your life. Trust that your journey is unique, and know that the choices you make are aligned with your highest good. At the heart of it all, your intuition is the most important guide. You've come so far in your personal evolution, and now it's time to fully trust that inner wisdom. Listen closely to the whispers of your soul. They're gently guiding you toward the right path, the right energy, and the right choices. No matter which direction you take, your intuition will always be your compass, leading you to your highest potential. So, take a deep breath, center yourself, and listen to your heart. Trust that you already know what's best for you, and allow the journey to unfold with the confidence that you are in perfect alignment with your higher self. Now, let's take a deeper dive into the energies surrounding you as we continue this collective reading. As we explore the cards that have come through, we'll gain even more clarity on the messages and insights unfolding for you. What's truly powerful about this reading is how your journey has unfolded, aligning so beautifully with your spiritual growth. Let's pull a few more cards to get a fuller picture of the situation you're navigating. The first card that stands out to me is the Unawakened card, which speaks of being unaware, caught in 3D ego and stuck in darkness, indicating that your twin flame may not be ready yet. This energy reflects someone who is lost in the material world, disconnected from their higher spiritual consciousness, and caught up in egoic patterns that prevent them from truly aligning with their higher self. When I tune into this energy, I feel a strong resemblance to the Page of Wands reversed. Impulsive, yet immature, lacking direction, and unsure of how to harness their passion or purpose. This could have been the energy you once encountered in the masculine presence, a time when they hadn't yet begun their awakening. They were likely operating from a more primal place, grounded in ego and far removed from the higher vibrations of self-awareness and spiritual growth. The connection you shared may have felt inconsistent, emotionally immature, and lacking in depth, leaving you wondering about the purpose of the relationship. During that time, you might have felt confusion, pain, and emotional discomfort, as the unawakened masculine may not have had the capacity to truly recognize or reciprocate the love you were offering. What I want to highlight here is that, while this experience may have been painful, it served as a powerful catalyst for your transformation. When you faced this imbalance, something within you was activated, pushing you deep into your soul and encouraging you to grow. In those moments of hurt, you were unknowingly nurturing the strength and wisdom that would lead you to embody your true divine power, the energy of the Empress. The Empress represents self-love, abundance, and nurturing. Through the emotional turbulence, you are being shaped into someone who truly understands her worth, recognizes her value, and is deeply connected to her intuition and inner wisdom. The pain you endured in that phase was, in fact, laying the foundation for your evolution into a high-frequency being. The Empress is more than just external beauty or maternal energy. She radiates an inner glow that draws all forms of abundance, emotional, physical, and spiritual, toward her. This transformation has allowed you to move forward in ways that may even surprise you. Not only have you elevated your own vibration, but you've also aligned with a higher-level soulmate. This person embodies the energy of the Emperor, someone who mirrors the stability, wisdom, and strength you've cultivated within yourself. When we think of the divine pairing of the Empress and Emperor, it's clear that there's a powerful alignment. These two energies, when in harmony, create an incredibly strong and balanced partnership. The Emperor is a natural leader, grounded, protective, and driven by purpose. Together, the Empress and Emperor form a dynamic union where their strengths complement each other beautifully. The connection between them isn't just about passion or romance. It's also built on mutual respect, support, and understanding. Now, you might be wondering, should I move forward with this connection? Ultimately, the choice is yours. You've grown so much on this journey, and now you're standing at the threshold of endless possibilities. The Emperor's presence in your life signals an incredible opportunity for a solid, stable partnership. This could be the connection you've been waiting for. The one that could elevate your spiritual journey while providing a nurturing and supportive space for your heart to blossom. Remember, you've come so far on your journey, and now it's time to trust your inner guidance above all else. The decision is yours to make. Are you ready to step into this new chapter with someone who resonates with your energy? Or do you want to keep focusing on your own growth and fulfillment? The universe will always offer guidance, but it's up to you to decide how to move forward. On a bigger scale, there's a powerful theme of blessings unfolding in your life right now. People are seeing you as someone truly blessed. Your energy shines brightly, attracting abundance in all forms, whether that's new opportunities, resources, or emotional support. The universe is aligning with you and working in your favor. One of the biggest blessings on the horizon is the emergence of a strong sense of community in the physical world. This may come as a surprise, but it's coming through strongly. During your spiritual awakening, you may have felt isolated, like you were walking this path on your own. Spiritual awakenings can often bring a sense of loneliness, as it's hard to find others who truly understand your journey or are on the same wavelength. You may have noticed that many around you were still operating from a more 3D perspective, unable to fully grasp the profound shifts you were undergoing on a soul level. Now, though, this sense of community is beginning to form around you, bringing the support and understanding you've longed for. The period of solitude you've experienced is coming to an end. The energies are shifting, and soon you'll begin to draw in high vibrational connections that align with your spiritual path. These new connections may show up in many different forms. You could meet people through online communities, encounter kindred spirits in unexpected places, or have serendipitous moments that lead to deep, meaningful conversations. What's truly special about these connections is that they'll feel soul deep. They'll be uplifting, energizing, and filled with light. This new community could take many shapes, whether it's people who share your passion for spiritual growth, creative endeavors, or simply a mutual understanding of life's deeper dimensions. These individuals will likely enter your life in a natural, organic way, as though the universe is gently weaving a beautiful network of support around you. You may find yourself surrounded by a group of like-minded souls who uplift and encourage one another as you all continue growing and transforming. What's most significant here is that you'll no longer feel as though you're walking this path alone. The Empress energy you've embodied has an undeniable magnetism, and it's attracting people who resonate with your vibration. These new connections will bring you joy, support, and inspiration, helping you continue your journey with even more love and light. The loneliness you may have felt will soon be replaced with a deep sense of belonging and community. As you step into this new chapter, trust that the universe is aligning everything perfectly. You have done the inner work, you have healed, and now you are ready to receive all of the blessings that have been waiting for you. This is a time of expansion, growth, and new beginnings. Open your heart and mind to the beauty and abundance that is about to enter your life. You deserve it, and it is your time to shine. To close this reading, let's draw one final message from the Rumi Oracle, a reflection to bring everything full circle. The card that's come through is Passion of the Wild Red Mother. How powerful is this? Especially since earlier I mentioned the number 36, and this card is also number 36 in the deck. The synchronicity feels so meaningful, as if the universe is speaking directly to you. There are no coincidences. This number feels like a divine reminder that we are all part of a higher plan, even in the small, seemingly insignificant moments of our lives. The guidebook for this card offers a beautiful insight. It speaks of passion as a powerful, transformative force, one that bridges the gap between a limited, smaller truth and a much larger, expansive reality. The guidebook reminds us that while suffering is a part of the healing process, passion is the key that leads us from this temporary state of struggle to a more abundant, divine way of living. By embracing passion, we step into a space of liberation, shedding old beliefs and limitations that no longer serve us. This card reminds us that passion isn't just about fleeting emotions or desires. It's the life force within us, propelling us forward, inviting us to live fully, love boldly, and be unapologetically ourselves. The Wild Red Mother in this card urges us to allow her fiery energy to consume any outdated beliefs or fears that hold us back. She calls us to choose passion over fear, again and again. It's a choice to embrace life in all its richness, even when we feel uncertain or vulnerable. This isn't just about embracing the highs of life, but also feeling the intensity of every emotion, the full spectrum of our human experience. Passion encourages us to be present in every moment, to release our grip on control, and to surrender to life's flow, trusting that it's guiding us toward deeper self-discovery and fulfillment. The invitation is simple yet profound. I invite you to paint the world red with me, with passionate nature. Let's laugh and change the world. Can you imagine the possibilities if we all accepted this call? What if we allowed ourselves to live with more passion, joy, and authenticity? When we choose passion over fear, not only do we transform our own lives, but we also contribute to the collective energy that surrounds us. Our courage, laughter, and love ripple outward, inspiring others and creating change on a larger scale. This message is a reminder that our energy is contagious. By living passionately, we can change the world in ways we might not fully comprehend. As we conclude this reading, I hope this card and its message resonate with you on a deep level. Take a moment to reflect on areas in your life where choosing passion over fear could bring healing and transformation, Let your inner fire guide you toward your most authentic, vibrant self. Thank you for sharing this journey with me today. May the fire of passion continue to burn brightly within you, lighting your path and inspiring those you encounter along the way. If you found value in this reading, consider supporting the channel with a super thanks. It truly helps. And don't forget to subscribe for more updates, sending you an abundance of love. Click the join button to explore the membership options and see what exciting benefits await you. By joining, you'll get exclusive perks, behind-the-scenes content, and special access to our community. It's a fantastic way to support the channel and get even more out of your experience with us. If this video resonated with you and you crave more, interact with the content, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Magnetize. Official. Share these words with anyone who might find comfort and inspiration. Wishing you a wonderful day, and I look forward to connecting again in the next reading.